Hey, it's me, Althazar, and welcome to another video. This one is going to be on Boneyard Mycodrax. So this is a new exclusive that is in the Yanik the Hedgehog bundle that is currently in the vault. I was actually going to post a different video today, but just because this is a timed bundle, I figured I'd post this one today and the other one that I was going to post today tomorrow. But Boneyard Mycodrax is actually my favorite card in this bundle. It was one of the cards on my initial chase cards for Ikoria list. You're going to see here that I'm running it with Liliana, and it is a really darn good card if you have things that dump things in your graveyard. Let me just say that straight out. It's really good. If some of you guys have Nethroy, I've been getting a lot of questions about just from people who send me messages on Discord or just send me private messages about Nethroy. Is there a good way to use Nethroy Apex of Death? And yeah, there absolutely is. Nethroy Apex of Death in conjunction with the Mycodrax is incredible, because what happens is if you mutate all of your creatures with Nethroy, basically anytime you play any creature, you're going to get the Mycodrax back from your graveyard. Now, Nethroy isn't currently bringing back the creatures with all of their reinforcements. It's just bringing back one copy of them, but nonetheless, that's okay. This is still insanely powerful, and if they fix that, then I could easily see you getting a Mycodrax that's a few hundred power. Most of my games that I've been playing with the Mycodrax, and you're seeing some gameplay here in the background, I'm getting the Mycodrax somewhere in the 50 to 80 range. I've had a few matches where I've gotten it over 100, but in terms of power, but it's usually not getting that high just because it kills so quickly. It's kind of like with Quartzwood Crasher, where you just win games really fast. Now, but before you run to the vault and you pick up the Yanik the Hedgehog bundle so that you can get the Mycodrax, the Mycodrax absolutely needs other cards in order to be good. It's not a card that is strong really on its own. So Liliana Untouched by Death is the perfect planeswalker to pair with the Mycodrax, because your first ability is just going to dump a whole bunch of things in your graveyard. You'll see that I'm not using Garuda in this deck, and that's just because Garuda's companion ability requires you to have all even mana cost cards in your deck. And you'll see that the Mycodrax actually has an odd mana cost, as does Nethroy. So we wouldn't be able to get the mill ability for Garuda. We would just get when you send things to the graveyard in Magic, that's considered milling. But what I mean by mill is it has specifically an ability that's called mill, where it activates if there are things in your graveyard, or your opponent's graveyard, I should say. So that's why I'm not using that one in this version of this deck. I'm actually using Sir Graveyard here, or Sir Conrad, whatever you want to call him, Conrad Graveyard, whatever. And it's really effective. So if you have a bunch of graveyard options, like things that can dump things in the graveyard, if you have this Planeswalker, then by all means, absolutely give this a shot. You're going to see here the final turn. I'm going to be mutating with Nethroy here on the Mycodrax, and that's going to be all she wrote. They're really fast games. So I'm just going to leave you guys with this one for today. This is kind of a double upload along with my question for you lot video, but you'll see the Mycodrax is going to get pretty big and finish it off. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.